Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning into another blog. This is Jim again. It is Tuesday, November 11th, 2014. The contest to name this series ends on November 15th. That is, I guess, 3 days from... what's the 11th? 3, 4, whatever. It's in a few days. So, that is Saturday. So please suggest your name in the comment section. While you're at that, go ahead and ask any questions about the production process or anything else that's going on. I would love to hear from you. I want to kind of talk to the community here. Alright, so I mentioned in the last video that I was in the writing process of a holiday cartoon. And when I say writing process, I'm really talking about something more like what you're seeing on the screen here. Instead of sitting down in front of a word processor or a notepad, I actually will sketch. I'll sketch a lot of different things till I find something that's visually or comedically appealing, and then I will start to flesh that into a storyboard. So since I wanted to make something for the holidays, I kind of started drawing up a bunch of things that conjured holiday imagery. Of course, this is just something I threw together today. Most of my sketches actually will go in a physical sketchbook, but, I'm still trying to get a lot of practice on the Wacom tablet so I can actually get somewhat decent at drawing with that. There's this weird disconnect when you're used to drawing directly on a sheet of paper as opposed to drawing on a tablet and seeing what you drew on a screen in front of you. That is really weird when you're not used to it. I'm not exactly sure where I want to go with this holiday video, but I know I want to keep it relatively simple. That's something I actually had to relearn from the Pumpkin's Nightmare cartoon. So in 2012, when I kind of started making videos again, I ran into this problem where I was only able to upload something once every couple of months or so. And the reason for that is I was trying to make things too complex for my skill level at the time. And I started running into that with the Welcome to Boulder Dash cartoons. That became very apparent in the number 6 Privet Drive video, where I was trying out a few variations of the art style and such, and I was actually trying to match some shots from the opening of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone, if you're anywhere but the United States. And I realized I had gotten to the point where I had made things a little too complex to complete in a timely manner. And Pumpkin's Nightmare only had 2 shots in it. And that was the original idea behind Welcome to Boulder Dash to begin with. I wanted to create relatively simple but funny cartoons that I could put up on a regular basis. And I'd kind of gotten away from that. Sometimes you get really excited about an idea and you really want to bring it to life, but that can cause problems. Kind of think about somebody like Stanley Kubrick. Now, not that to compare myself to him, because he was a crazy genius director, but he had this problem with perfectionism, and so it took him forever to finish films, and that was an issue that I have run into in the past. So Welcome to Boulder Dash, of course, started very simple. As I kept making cartoons, they got a little more complicated, until finally I just couldn't keep up anymore. This is especially true with this freelance project I'm working on. I was supposed to have that done last week, but now there's a dispute with my client that I have to work out, which unfortunately has stalled this project. So that that really sucks and it eats more into my time. So I really want to keep this next one relatively simple no matter which one I do. I have a few ideas. One I think I'm going to scrap this year and save for next holiday season. 1 or 2 I might be able to accomplish. But it's not just about the cartoons though. One of the things I mentioned earlier is how lousy it is that I've had to spend so much time away from my family. And I've been working so hard on this side project that I've been neglecting them, and I'm terribly sorry about that. I don't want to do that anymore. When it comes to your family, if you're lucky, you get one. So I think my new goal is going to be to learn how to balance my work and my family life a little bit better. I work at least 5 days a week at my day job. Usually that's closer to 6 days a week. I was barely fitting that plus Welcome to Boulder Dash in there, and now I added this extra project to it. So I really want to include this as fast as possible. Anyway, I don't want to end this on a down note, but thanks for listening to that. I know you're not my therapists. So I think my upcoming goals are going to be to keep things a little simpler for the cartoons coming in the next year. Whether those be Welcome to Boulder Dash or other cartoons, I really am thinking of new strategies to where I can produce good content and at the same time really get those pet projects done. Anyway, I want to say thanks again for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, or whatever other things the kids are doing these days to share their social media stuff. I don't know, I'm kind of out of touch at this point. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next week.